Hey everybody, Rachel Teedy here with this 13 Now update on this June 7th, and we have a lot to get to tonight. We've got a lot of guests here on 13 Now. We're going to start with Reid Kisselback, who's been tracking the smoke, the haze, and the rain. Reid.
Yeah, Rachel, the two big stories, of course, the smoke and haze with the rain, and that's really what we've been watching. So air quality index first we'll start with, and you can see Albany down to New York City and out towards Syracuse all under the unhealthy range. A little deceptive as the Albany area on the lower end of unhealthy and New York City on the high end of that, as well as out towards Syracuse. And that has a large part due to this low pressure system that it's going to slowly and steadily make its way over our region through the course of the day tomorrow and into Friday. So you can see by 5 p.m. Friday, the North Country actually having pretty good air quality. The rest of us, maybe not so much the purest of air, but we'll be in a better spot than we were yesterday, today, and most likely tomorrow. So that's a good sign for us there. Outside right now, haze is still in place. You can see that on our CDPHP for Morning Cam in East Greenbush, looking towards the Albany skyline. You can kind of make out the outline of the city there. That's also in large part due to the fact that we have some scattered rain showers that we're dealing with too. First Morning Live Doppler radar showing some scattered light rain, mainly as you head north and west of Albany, but that will continue to kind of thin out and break apart over the course of the night tonight. So we're keeping an eye on that. No thunder associated with that. Hour by hour forecast showing another round of rain arrives by Thursday morning. We'll turn back to just spotty but very light scattered showers near noon and into your evening commute as well. Not really looking like a chance for thunder, but still can't quite rule out the possibility for that. Friday starts out dry, and we'll have more spotty showers coming in as we get closer towards the afternoon and evening. So 50 tonight, mostly cloudy, a few spotty showers into the day tomorrow, mostly cloudy, scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder as highs reach near the mid-60s. In your 7-day planner, we warm up into the weekend. Rain chances drop off by Sunday. A mix of sun and clouds, a high of 78. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, back at it with scattered showers, but we stay warmer, highs in the upper 70s to near 80.
It'll be nice to have that little bit of a break in between the two segments of rain.
One day of joy. Yay.
One day of joy. Awesome. Thank you so much, Reid. We also have here in the 13 Now room, we have Rodger Wyland, a sports director at News Channel 13. And Rodger, there's been a lot of conversation about the Shen softball team. So talk a little bit about what's going on here tonight.
Well, 7 seniors have decided to essentially go to the prom and not to the state championship weekend in Long Island. The Shen softball team is 2 wins away from state title. The semifinals are on Friday. The championship is on Sunday. These 7 seniors got together and said, we're willing to play. The prom's on Saturday night. That's the championship game. The 7 seniors got together and said, look, we want to go to our prom. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go play the semifinal game on Friday. We're good with that. But if we win, we're coming back to Clifton Park, and we're getting ready for the Saturday night prom, and we are not going to be able to make the 12 noon championship game should our team reach that. Chris Collins, director of athletics, said no, that is not an option. You are either all in this weekend, meaning you're going to play 2 games, and we're going to try to win a championship here, or you're not going at all. And then they chose the latter. So 7 seniors, including their best player, and arguably the best player in the area, Kelsey Higgins, will not be playing for Shen.
And they had the option of doing both, and we haven't heard from the student yet on why they haven't chosen that option
yet. It seemed like an option that I'm sure they considered, because it kind of makes sense a little bit here that the softball games that are rapidly played, like a well-pitched softball game, is usually about an hour and a half, hour, 45 minutes, never more than 2. And the game is at noon on Saturday. So if it's over at 2 and you're home at 5 or so, you could be fashionably late for the prom. And I think the director of athletics and the president of school had alerted everybody, look, that they might be running late to the prom. And the baseball team is in a similar spot. They play also in the semifinals on Friday. And if they win, they're in the championship game on Saturday afternoon, but there's nobody backing out of that. They're going to be, some of them will be late for the prom.
Is there a game? Where's the baseball game? The championship.
The baseball game is in Binghamton, which is a shorter ride. That's about an hour and 45 minutes from here. I'm not sure how far out on the island the championship of the girls softball, but it's probably a 3-hour trip.
Okay. So I should point out, as a woman who's been to
Yes.
prom, it's a day-long process of the hair, the makeup, it's the dinner. It takes a lot longer for a woman to get ready for prom than a guy usually. So, and we haven't spoken to the students yet. We haven't been able to get anybody to talk to us yet. So I don't know if that's something that made them choose this. But certainly we want to talk to them about it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there is that element that we have not been able to get to one of the girls yet to hear their side of it. But if you watch us tonight on News Channel 13 live at 11, you'll hear what Chris Collin, the director of athletic, has to say about it. And he said he's never faced anything like this in the 16 years that he's been the director of athletics at Shenandoah.
Interesting. Well, a developing story for sure. Thank you so much, Rodger, for joining us. Catch us on News Channel 13 live at 11. We also have some top stories here tonight. First, we have a breaking update about a manhunt that was happening in Massachusetts earlier today. This was in the Berkshires of Western Massachusetts. As first reported, first on 13, police say a man stabbed a woman just after 5 o'clock this morning at a home in Adams, Massachusetts. The man was later located at his home in nearby Savoy. Members of the Massachusetts State Police Special Tactical Operations Team are combing through the woods near the Savoy home, looking for the suspect, who's believed to be armed and dangerous. The woman is expected to survive her injuries. She suffered major stab wounds. Police were stressing this attack does not appear to be random and that no one else is believed to be in danger, but they are asking members of the Savoy community to remain alert and to report any suspicious activity. Secondly, we are also having a story out of Watervliet here, and this has to do with a serial offender. That's what police are calling him. He's been arrested 68 times. This is 58-year-old James Merriweather, arrested last month and charged with burglary. Police say he's been arrested 68 times over the years with 59 convictions and failed to appear in at least 18 of his cases. Watervliet, the police chief, says Merriweather is a prime example of bail reform laws not giving the resources that they were supposed to, stating that legislators do not want to give judges the discretion to consider the danger that someone may pose to the community. Albany County Public Defender Rebecca Sokol stated that while she agrees with that mind frame to a certain extent about the resources, judges considering the danger someone may pose can be a slippery slope. That was her take on the whole situation. Finally, maybe you're looking for an event to enjoy that nice little break in the rain that we're going to be seeing this weekend. In Colony, there is a fun thing to do with the family. Colony Police Kids Fun Run taking place at the Crossings this Sunday morning at 9:30. The event is free for all kids 13 and younger. You can register for the race the day starting at 8 a.m. until that run starts. The fun run, followed by the CHIP certified and timed family 5K starting at 10 o'clock. So a lot that we covered here today. We've been talking about the smoke in the capital region, the Shenandoah softball story, and the manhunt in Savoy. Reid's going to have your latest forecast starting at 11 o'clock. We'll see you then.